Is the Senior Assistant Vice President of Philippine National Bank. Thank you for making it. If you guys need anything, any inquiries regarding banking needs, please approach Mr. Mar and his team. Okay. And I'd like to introduce also our team member, our valued, talented team members. Miss Gina, come in front. Miss Gina, Miss Fatima, Roel, and Aldrich, the shy person at the back. He's the customer and admin officer. So he's a very valuable person in the team. He processes all the paperwork. Okay. Actually, I have a script here, but I don't know if I can memorize this. So I'll just do an impromptu. So today we have our first speaker of the night, or actually the only speaker of the night. And she told me actually to come on stage, so you guys can see I'm a short person. Thank you for laughing at me. So she just flew in from Singapore. She is the head of our compliance, head of our operations of Ayala Land Marketing, all 5 offices. So we have offices in San Francisco, Singapore, Hong Kong, Italy, and Dubai. I myself, I am the operations director of the UAE and Middle East region. You have to clap with that. I'm so nervous. I haven't done this in a while. So back to Miss Ida. Miss Ida, oh my god, I forgot her last name. Atayde. Please don't fire me. Let's welcome Miss.
Pleasant evening to everyone. I think that's really a joke, Brian, but you don't know my last name. Because my husband will really come kill you. Alright, so a pleasant evening to everyone. We're really thankful that you made it in time for tonight's event. So, we know, yes, it's really a family time. And here in Ayala Land, as we presented earlier, it's really a big family. Wanted to welcome you as one of the families of Ayala. So the video that you've seen earlier just came out 2 days ago. It's the new Ayala corporate video for 2023. So you're the first one to see how big the company is and how long it has been helping the Philippines and a lot of Filipinos over the years, over the hundreds of years. So our title for tonight, the theme that we wanted to invite tonight is actually a better home back home. It's really meant for Filipinos. So I know there are a lot of foreigners here, but please allow us to carry our Filipino hearts. Because many of our Filipinos, they haven't been back to the Philippines before pandemic. So I really wanted to tease you to really come home soon, because you can expect a better Philippines right now. And this is what we will share with you why we are right now a better home back home. So, let me use this speaker. Okay, so why do we say that Philippines is a better home back home? We are actually at our strongest. In the last 7 decades, we achieved the highest economic growth in 2022, that was last year. It's 7.6%, and it's even stronger than what the projection of economists is, which is 6.5%. And you know what's really backing this one, the economic growth for the Philippines? We surpasses not just really most of the neighboring countries that we have. So you would see here Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, Singapore. So we're the highest in 2022, and we will remain to be the highest this 2022. So going back, what really is backing up the economic growth for the Philippines, there are several factors. And number one is the infrastructure development. Because it's very important about connectivity. It's really having faster delivery and exchange of goods that really drives economic growth. So for everyone here, Filipinos here, you can expect that in the next 3 to 5 years, because this started 2 administrations ago, if you are familiar with our former President Pinoy, he started it for us, and then continued by former President Duterte, and it's our President Marcos Jr. who will complete it for them. So you can expect 30,000 kilometers of new roads, 6,000 bridges, 214 airport projects, 451 commercial and social seaports, and 6 railway projects. That includes a Mega Manila subway. So honestly, I'm close to my 50s already. Do I look 50? You don't have to answer it. But I never imagined that I would be able to experience a subway in the Philippines. You know, you can only experience that when you go to Japan, to Hong Kong. It's a very smooth ride, and very soon we will experience that. So our friend from Japan, Jaika, is the one who's helping us to achieve this. And this will be delivered in the next 3 to 5 years. So for everyone here, you will experience it in our lifetime. Okay? So the next one, these are some of the developments or some of the infrastructure that have already been completed over time. You know, we built several flyovers before, coming from, I'm sorry for the others, but coming from EDSA, going to BGC, it will take you 1 hour. But with the new flyover, it will only take you 12 minutes. So that's amazing, right? So the second one is actually the OFW remittances. So thank you to all of you. You continue to really help your family and us in the Philippines back home through your remittances. And the Philippines is expected to be the 4th biggest recipient of remittances. So where are these coming from? Number 1 is from the US. Second is Singapore. Third is KSA. 4th is Japan. 5th is UK. And here you are, UAE at number 6 spot. So while everyone else in the Philippines is really feeling the hurt of inflation, it's actually right now 6 to 7%. But all of you here, without you doing anything at all, you managed to achieve around, I think, 11% gain in the remittances that you send because of inflation. Before pandemic, I think the exchange rate of Philippine to AED is around 13 pesos. Now it's already 15 pesos to 1 AED. So imagine that's 11% growth right away. So even if your salary did not increase that much, but because of inflation, the amount of peso that you can send back home becomes higher. The third one is actually the continuous growth of BPO sector. You know, a lot of countries right now is in economic slowdown, and they're really looking at cutting down on costs, and that would include labor costs. So they have to outsource it. So fortunately, Philippines is their preferred country to do the outsourcing. So we have the BPO, it already employed 1 million Filipinos, but because of this forecast and the continued growth in this industry, they are seen to employ another 1.5 million jobs in the next 5 years. So they're there to stay in the Philippines. And yes, we are 109 million. That's how many we are. We are overpopulated actually. But we're actually reaching the demographic sweet spot. Because you can see, we're mostly millennial and Gen Z. Very young. 7 out of 10 are in the working force. So you would have a huge labor pool that are really capable, very young, very dynamic, and very strong. That's why a lot of companies would like to really put their companies in the Philippines because they have a ready source of employment of employees because of this demographic. And for us in the real estate, we welcome this because when I was young, at this age, I still live with my parents. But right now, at 25, because of their different mentality right now and because of the social media, they tend to already live outside. They live independently right now. And 30% of our buyers is actually at this age, 25 years old. So imagine, at 25, they're very courageous already to really invest in a very, very huge responsibility of getting their own property. Okay, so what's in store for the Philippines is 2023. These are the opportunities. Please continue to send your remittances because it drives demand for our vertical and horizontal residential projects. More estates or more communities are being built outside Metro Manila because of the BPO sector. And fortunately for our company, we're also locating where they are. The third is 100% of us back in the Philippines, we're back to office reporting. So before, if you're comfortable for just having one house, in the Philippines now, the minimum is you should have a second house. Because of COVID, many have this plan to really have a halfway house. So on weekday, they stay in a condo near their office or their work, and then on weekends they come home to their original property. So that's of course a very good thing for us in residential because they will buy more properties, right? So improvement in business and consumer confidence. So I'm sure many of you have heard about revenge shopping. There's also called revenge investment because they're very liquid. For so long, you've held onto your cash. So they're really looking out where to invest their money. The GDP is seen to still be at 6 to 7% this 2023. And of course, we're all very excited that one by one, we get to experience all the infrastructure that will be completed and delivered in the next 3 to 5 years. So are you excited already to come home? Okay, so of course, we're very proud to be representing this company. Our company is Ayala. We are actually the largest and most established property developer in the Philippines. So our vision is actually enhancing land and reaching life for more people. So for Ayala Land, we are just not the one who just built a vertical project or a building. It's really a master plan community. In fact, we are the only developer that has a full line of business. Wherein our properties, our residents will have the leisure of going to the malls very comfortably. They can go to their work because the office building is right a few minutes away where they live. So we're the only company that can do that. Because in our development, we don't just have residential, we have office, we have mall, we have schools, we have hospital. Because our objective is within 5 to 10 to 15 minutes of time, you can go from one place to another in one community. Okay, so watch this.
From raw land to a constantly evolving community that's full of opportunities. From a military base to a place for passion. From an open field to a community one with nature. From a golf course to a thriving regional business hub. From a wood factory to a waterside leisure community. You've been our inspiration in building sustainable communities for generations. We look forward to building more.
Museum workers would be to be able to find real relevance with the community while others looked far into the future. What are you doing with your time?
We touch millions of people, and so any decisions that we make can really have an impact.
I see how we're really able to create nation-building initiatives.
Always welcome new ideas and things that can even disrupt us.
We have a vision that it's really about building a better Philippines, one family, one community at a time.
In Ayala, we consider ourselves lucky to come from a long history of visionaries who combined action and vision to push for the greater good. You are where you should be.